Crazy clustered in paint like crazy. Wait a minute. So I figured out a way how to get it set up. That way I can dry it without basically touching any of the walls or so forth. And then get a chance to test it out. So this right here is the name we got for it. Lord just gave it to me a few minutes ago. That's what we're going to call it. Oh man, really? The phone? We hit the phone with this stuff? Man, every time. Every single time. I always hit something weird. Always do that. Always. It's like, sometimes I always have to go to every single time for paint. Literally. I had an episode that always step in it for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, I always end up stepping into paint. Every time I was making something, I always end up stepping into something. But anyway, let's show you what this thing can do. Of course, we're on our $10 projector as always. 600, our XGA Sony VPL CX100. I gotta hook everything up because right now I'm trying to get everything situated. Where is the cords for this thing? Taco, your toys, I find your toys in the weirdest places. This is the reason why my cell phones don't charge correctly. Because you're too busy having your toys directly in my area to knock out my chargers. Let me see. Cut on? I think we did. Oh, we did cut on. Okay, cool. Now my screen's still wet, still drying. I get people that come in prematurely and say, oh, it's hot spot. It's still wet. Hasn't fully dried yet. Got a little fan on it right now, doing the work. Trying to get the adjustments. Alright, let me see, where's the fire stick at? Hopefully we have that around us. That's not somewhere weird. Alright, can I get my adjustments, please? I don't know if we're going left or right or left. I'm not sure yet. Let me get all the way over. Alright. Definitely. I'm going the wrong way. There. And as the screen starts to dry, it gets much brighter. $4K tropical fish. I'm there right now while the screen's drying. Oh, get out of here. Always asking me stuff like, you want so and so and so. Now, if I wanted it, I would have asked for it. Let me see if we got this going on here. Oh, I keep forgetting. That's the reason why it looks slanted, because the screen's actually on a slant, so I can't have it touching the wall. That's why. Now, instead of 4 shiny areas you will see is because the screen is still wet. Once all that dries, it just whoop, absorb as it always does. So that's a D5K converted. We talked about converting on these things. This is the exact same screen that we got the call out from Screen Innovation when we were doing side-by-side testing with the D5K versus their screen. Look at the color of it. Looks like a 1.4 diamond, doesn't it? Yeah. Only difference is this is much different than their screen. That's the reason why they contacted us. We wanted to know basically like the product. And unlike writing on a container, not ambient light rejection, on a paint literally that dark, this one is. They're designed to operate in fully lit environments with no problem. On cheaper projectors. Yep. For those who don't know, yeah, I literally had somebody write down the container. Ooh, this does not taste right. I'm gonna have to go in and tell them that this juice tastes weird. Let me see if it's just me or the juice. I hope it's just me. The freak did I eat? Probably eat something like a cough drop or something. I don't know. But anyway. So we just used for our paint roller, cheap 9-inch nap paint roller. That's it. Not expensive. You know, customers would contact me and say, "Hey, I'll get these special rollers." Like, what are you spending that money for a roller for? You don't need that. As you see, no streaks, no imperfections. As you see, grind right in front of your eyes, because again, I wanted to do that. It's very important to do our dry on demonstration to show that off. And it can operate in a maxed out environment. Let's get our meters. This. Now, like I said, I had people who have, well, let's put it up where it is, We're not going to beat around the bush. The Frankenstein mix we purchased from Crow, and I know we want to say, hey, we're still talking about them. Buddy, we have to talk about you. You made a lot of bad paints. I mean, a lot of bad paints. None of them were tested. They had a lot of problems attached to them. So you made very poor products. And the fact that we got a container that was shipped to us, telling us on the side of the container with my name on it, it's not ambient light rejection. How in the world is a paint that dark not ambient light rejection? And you do know that the paint that you were trying to challenge was considered to be a Black Widow 38. They are basically ambient light rejection technology. So I don't know why you would even put that on the container. Maybe you were saying that when we test the product, don't put it in an ambient light environment. Well, why would you be challenging a screen that's ambient light when you're not? It doesn't make any sense. So we literally had him, right? He wrote that on a container and sent it to us. It's not ambient light rejection. Well, sorry to say, buddy, but our technology is. Can't have a screen that dark. That's why people are baffled in the forums, like saying, wait a minute, it's that dark and it's not ambient light rejection? Yeah, there you go. I don't know what goes on. I don't know what level it's having, cooling. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't read at all. All right, our meters right here, showing you how much light we have in the environment. So when I hit this right here, as you can see, meters are not reading. They don't pick up. Put my hands in front of it. You can see meters are picking up perfectly fine. Right here, pull my hand away, meters don't pick up. So the technology we have here is ambient light rejection technology. All our technology is. And for those who are sitting there thinking I make it up, hey, I back up everything I say. I can walk over to my blacklist, I can pull his container, I can pull his receipt, I can pull everything and show you on the side of that container, literally wrote not ambient light rejection. I got a message to people at the end of the day that like to challenge us. If you're not ambient light rejection, don't go in our lane. It's the worst mistake you can make. Because if you go in my lane and you're not ambient light rejection, guess where you're going at? You're going in the same environment our technology has to go in. Can't say you're the same and you're not the same. I don't know how that even works. So for anyone sitting there and say, well, why would you bring it up? Because he's a perfect example why we must have batch numbers. He's a perfect example on the other one why products must be tested before you start selling them. Let's go over to, let me see. Now, is this going to pull an infinity contrast level? No. Did people lie to you and tell you that it does? No, it doesn't. Only black screens have that capability to do that. And if we have a screen that we design and we design it for color shifting technology, no, it can't pull the Infinity 1. It mimics Infinity 1. That's all it can do. Can't give you 100% black screen. Same if people have been lying to you. But as you can see, our gunmetal, FLE gunmetal superior CINEMAX is actually, like I said, lights on. This is actually a D5K converted. Which if you saw the demonstrations under the D5K, you could throw lamps on top of those screens right next to the window and they still wouldn't be affected. So it couldn't be affected in commercial environments at all, period. And they were done in a home front. man, that's a fast clean on application, man. It's almost dry too. Alright, come over here for a minute. As I said, I do not say things from my mouth that are not true. Gotta back up whatever you speak. Gotta back up what you speak. Don't let somebody come in here saying, oh, well, you know, he didn't show me anything on this. So how do I know at the end of the day that what he is saying is actually true? That's fair game. Fair game. I would question it too. I would come back and say, hey, look, he's probably lying. He probably never did write it on a container. That's why we have everything documented, because again, that would be slander. It would be slander to go in and say, hey, look, he wrote something on a container. He never wrote on a container. And then say something like that, that's slandered on his behalf. He got every right to get a lawyer and sue me if I made that statement out of my mouth that was true. So let's see if the statement is true or false. Let's go over to, where's the blacklist? Blacklist. Let's go scroll down. And we have, let's see, CINEMAX. Let's see, where are you? There we go. Back over here and right there on the container. Not ambient light rejection, Kenny. Call me by my name. Wrote it down there. It's even dated. Dated everything. Frankenstein. See how dark it is? So, it's not ambient light rejection. So, how can you say it's used for commercial use? And basically, you don't suggest use for certain projectors because it's so powerful. And yet, it's not ambient light rejection. There you go. I don't say anything out of my mouth. I can, at the end of the day, you can get sued for that. About defamation. Can't go in there and make stuff up and say things on camera, because if you do and you can't back it up, then you'll see 4K demonstrations. Alright, so a nice eye for that. So my screen's dried on one side. Still drying on the other side. This side right here in the middle. So he's drying right there. Over here it's already dried. And we're just using this is the fan we're using. High power fan. This is my air cleaner. It blows out air. That's all it's taking to cool the dry the screen. No high power fans. It's just a basic air cleaner. Has a tiny fan in it. It does shoot some air out. And it's able to dry the screen. I don't make anything up, because again, like I said, it can get you sued. That's why when you say things on camera, you got to make sure 100% you can back them up, because you don't want to run the risk of somebody saying, hey, look, you said something about my company that wasn't true, you know, and you end up getting yourself sued. Get my meter out of here. So new technology we have here, as you saw in the demonstration, one code application. Easy to code over, no priming required, none of that whatsoever. Drying time is extremely fast, if you're watching it right now. We're not even using a regular box fan. We're using an air cleaner that literally has a small fan on it. That's basically about it. And it blows some air out, so that's all it's doing. That's from the distance where we're at. Where the air cleaner is. Box stand right there. This is where the air cleaner sits at. And the screen's way over here. As you can see, fully lit environment. And I just showed you about the meters. Definitely in a maxed out zone. Doesn't pick up. Meters aren't reading here due to the fact that we do generate a lot of light in this environment. no expensive rollers, and the projector I'm using in the demonstration is my, let me show you my projector real quick. I'll pause this right here. My projector is in the demonstration is my Sony XGA CX100. And again, for those who don't know, this projector cost me only $10 on eBay. No professional HDMI ports, nothing like that whatsoever. Cheap $10 projector HDMI, that's basically about it. So all we're using, no expensive 4Ks, no ultra short those kissing the screen, none of that nonsense. I like to have a little distance throw in my demonstrations because, again, as I said before, you don't want to cheat your products. And the screen is drying on a basic air cleaner. No huge box fan, nothing like that whatsoever, which means drying time is extremely fast. And as you see in the demonstration, no complicated instructions, no heavy roll, light roll, heavy roll, none of that nonsense, none of that dinner size plate. People don't got time for that. You didn't even see me stir the paint, did you? It was already stirred when we had it in the container. You don't have to stir. You can shake it up if you want, but that's basically about it. There's no stirring between each application, none of that nonsense. No screens changing colors. So you don't want to go through that headache at the end of the day. Nobody does. Very easy to apply, and you're done. That's it. Now, question. Is it a regular gray screen? No, it has a real interesting color code in it. We say they had the same product as coding in there. So that way when we pour it out, we can tell exactly which one's which. People do some dumb stuff, I swear. If I had a quarter for every time somebody did something dumb with our product, I'd be a millionaire by now. They got a whole 15 on that one. Well, at least that's fine. Gee, how is that even possible? I swear, they're getting trickier and trickier with these commercials. I literally just saw 5 minutes, 6 minutes to pick up. And the minute I went to go click on it, it jumped to 39. Unbelievable. Now, I gotta go order containers for my customer because, again, like I said, he ordered this paint before we even got a chance to basically get it onto the website. As you know, they trust our products. They're known for testing our products and make sure they work perfectly fine. As you see in the demonstration here, this is what he's going to receive when he gets our product. No stuck in the dark nonsense or any of that headache. I'm absolutely loving it. And of course, we know the haters are upset. Pace yourself. I got about 6 more of these to go. Got a server technology coming up next. Apex Gamer coming in. The Astar, which is actually blue technology, coming in pretty soon. I got AdTech I'm going to be showing off. I got the Phoenix physical screen coming out. We got a lot of stuff launching. And this is going to be on commercial site for everybody to see. So I would advise you strongly not to do false demonstrations by making claims that our products aren't what they are and doing your own faulty demonstrations, because this stuff is going to be in commercials, it's going to be everywhere. You're having a hard time trying to get a screen to generate. If you said it's in a super dark environment, and for some reason our product doesn't work, and for some reason it's working all over commercial, this is going to basically bring you some problems at the end of the day that you just do not want. That's why I advise you, stay in your lane, If you're jealous and upset, then you can paint to compete with it. If not, then, you know, move on. Right, they got a lot of time on these freaking commercials. And then get hit with another one right after that. That's just cheesy. Cheesy. Cheesy, cheesy. Alright, let me get this area cleaned up. I gotta get him ready to get his orders shipped out the door. And he's ready to go. Ready to go. This paint sold before I even got it on the website, which is freaking amazing. So, price tag for the paint at 32 ounces is about $327. Is telling us to go with, that's what we're going with. $327. Right, all this is stuck together, right? Now I gotta work my game, or I got about right now. And we can lock the games in those games. We're basically going to be doing some, you know, people test out the screens and they can come in and play the game of their choice. We're not giving the choice, we're talking about most popular game. So you can sit down in the booth, they can play the game and check it on their game. Yeah, and for all that stuff, man, I made plans for everything. You have a screen that's white, and you have a screen that's gray, and you have a screen that's our technology, which is the gamer technology. And customers can come in, sit down, and play it at the booth to see which one has the best color and best contrast. Oh, let me tell you then today, I told you, I got big plans. I got very big plans. I'm going to use the people out here to judge my product. So keep in mind, like I said, if you're on YouTube and you feel the need to do false demonstrations against my products, it will not go well. You will sit up in the courtroom and I'll say, look, we could do this right demonstration right here in this courtroom, no problem whatsoever. And if it doesn't pop up the same way it does in your videos you did, you're getting sued for millions of dollars. And if we hit you with fraud charges, 30 years in jail. So you figure out which one's better for you. Freedom, keep your stuff, or go to jail and lose your stuff. It's up to you. But I'm going to be on site with my stuff everywhere. And I had to order the special boxes so I can put the PlayStation Pro in one, the Xbox in one, and the Nintendo Switch in one. So that way we don't have to worry about somebody walking off with the machine. And that way we can basically have them do their own comparison, what they feel is better. Playing on a gray screen, playing on a white screen, or that black technology, which is under our Apex gamers are black. They have to read a certain contrast level. Alright, let's get some fire in here. Somebody give me fire! She's getting wonky on me? I think she's getting wonky on me. She does this. She can get wonky. Yeah, when this is not loading up, that means she's getting wonky. Fire sticks do this. Fire sticks, after a while, you have them for a bit, they can get wonky on you. Willy Wonka in a wonky factory. The Amazon says that's not true. I had 9 of those things at one point. I had all kinds of problems with fire sticks. Don't read right, don't command right, it's shut down, stop working for some reason whatsoever out of nowhere. I don't think I've ever had a fire stick last a year. Can I honestly say that? I've never had a fire stick past a year that didn't have problems. Yeah, not ambient rejection. Yeah, our stuff is. Everything we design has to be. It's in commercial. That's what I'm impressed about. Because remember, we did these demonstrations on this technology D5K. We were in commercial. We were at home. But we still had to put lamps and everything against the screen to see how much it could take in. It's in commercial right now. So if anyone's saying, well, we had, no, you don't. You're not in commercial. Commercial lighting and home lighting is 2 different areas. Not the same. Element 77, they're joking, ain't it? Because of the element 77 that God gave us, we got 427 in the account at our disposal anytime we want to use it. All of the stuff is tested, every bit of it. You have to understand how much power that gives us. That's a lot of power to have. And on top of that, we're still developing new technology under AdTech. I think we want to get Black Series up to about maybe 200 by the time we reach in the summer. Our formula is already designed and ready to go. I love this stuff, man. So I'm going to ship out this customer here. He's the first one got it. It's not even on the website yet. We haven't had a chance to load to the website yet. They'll put those invoices in. They want them to put invoices in and get them. So let me see. I'm past this already. Done. We did testing on D5K technology. We already know what it's designed to do. It's got an FLE and it's operating what it's supposed to do. It's operating fully lit environments. It's doing perfectly fine. My next stage right now is yellow containers. I gotta find me. I want yellow containers. Where did we get those from? Guy wanted like 325 containers. What am I doing 325 containers? A lot of containers. I don't even want to sell that much paint right now. Yeah, when I got help, I'll do it, but not right now. Let me see. Yeah, containers. TLC 4K demonstrations. Give you a look at partial lighting, but right now, I'm doing this right now. So, most likely when this will be available, probably very soon, because it's already a tested product. We just upgraded it to an FLE, so it can operate in fully lit environments like commercials, which we need to work in. So most likely, probably, roughly, I say maybe 5 days from now. Right now, he's going to get it because, again, he's a company. He needed it right away. There's something he wants to do with it, and we're just shipping it over to him. He actually ordered a gallon of it. So we paid a lot more than what most people pay for it. It's $312. We don't even make it in a gallon size right now. So he got a custom order. So what can you paint it to? Well, pretty much whatever you want. That's what it's designed to do. Is it ultra short though compatible? Heck yeah. Let's throw ultra short though on it. 60 watt ultra short though projector on it. No problem whatsoever. Put it in environment. Pow. That's easy. We're right on top of the screen. At the distance though we're at, that would be a little bit harder because it's longer throw. And again, maxed out environment. Meters don't read up in here. So, you can see you got no tannish around the screen, no discoloration, white levels, contrast levels, everything reads with no problem whatsoever. That's what D5Ks can do. D5Ks can operate in fully lit environments. You can do lamps against the screen and still can operate. So, with the new FLE technology embedded in, well, it does so much more. And mind you, my projectors are $10, 720p XGA. Imagine if you hit this thing with a projector of 4K or 1080p, what you want to get out of this screen paint. Now, will this work with the Valve and WeMatch projectors? It should have no problem with them. Would we advise it? Pretty much probably not. The silver technology we would advise. Alright, let's go with partial lit. Yeah, it's still wet. No tiny fans drying it. So if you wonder what's drying it, my little tiny fan for my air cleaner is drying it. There's a little fan in it. And it's probably the same size as the fan you have on your PlayStation, about 120 millimeter fan. Now, for those of you overseas, this comes for free worldwide shipping. We can ship this to you anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, the customer that's in Korea, we're shipping it to him for free. No surcharge fees and that nonsense. And again, cheap 9-inch net roller, no complicated instructions. One code application, you're done. And that's it. Alright. Put this in the trash. Back minutes. Trash. Back minutes. I don't have such fish. Oh, kitty. Man, spicy drops are spicy. I got these extra spicy drops. Gee whiz, man. They're just super hot.
If you're captivated by what you see, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications for more stunning and immersive content. Stay tuned for more
Extra spicy.
exclusively on OLED Premium.
That's why I think when people say, so you're just wasting your time. No. I can engineer stuff in my head, man, that fast, that quick. This is how fast it takes us to develop and have screen paints. And like I said, since we got 427, that's more screen paint than Goo Screen right now. They don't even have 427. Most enterprise screens don't even have 427 screens in their arsenal. We do. And we can upgrade all ours at will. So that shows you how amazing God has blessed us. Wow, $650 for how many lids? That's a lot of lids. Better lid on the box. Better lid on it. I want bright yellow. I want bright yellow containers. I want bright yellow containers. 5 gallons. I don't need no 5 gallons. That's way too much. Let me see. 32-ounce yellow containers with lids. But the whole thing has to be yellow. Can we get these in yellow? I'll be happy if we get these in yellow. Alright, check the line. Maybe you line got them in yellow. Man, it is 2:20. 25 already? Gee whiz Louise. Every time goes quick. I came here, uploaded around 6 o'clock. Already? Another commercial after this. Yep. As usual.
Welcome to OLED Premium. If you're captivated by what you see, make sure to
Can you give us something exciting besides splatters of paint and freaking wildlife?
Stay tuned for more breathtaking videos.
It seems to get a little boring. Especially when you watch these things all the time. It gets boring. Like, look at that. Like, I don't find that impressive. Give me something like really, really something crazy. Come on, man. Jeez. Look at this. Oh, I hate when the AIs have these amazing, beautiful covers, and you get to the videos of the dullest thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, what the heck? Look. Bright, beautiful. I bet you'd be about scenery. Survey says scenery.
Welcome to OLED Premium. If you're captivated by what you see, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications for more stunning and immersive content. Stay tuned for more breathtaking videos.
Told you. I don't know why they do that. They just, all of them, you just hit one of them. One rare one you might get with no scenery in it. The majority, most of them will have nothing but dull, boring scenery in it. Alright, I think this one will kick it. I usually have some good stuff in here. Every time I say the word, let's kick it, it finds an ice baby. Let's kick it. There we go. I bought something. Did I buy juice? Oh, I did buy juice. The juice I don't like. The chips were absolutely horrible. Now you see that tube lens right there? Contrast shifting technology is going to be activating very soon. I love this stuff. Contrast shifting technology. 2 shades of black. No, right one, good one. Not ambient rejection. I don't know why people do this. Why would you challenge your company? It's ambient light rejection. Alright, that being said, we're not past the hour yet. Okay, I want to keep it within an hour. That's going to pass that. Make the start of demonstration, segment 1. Because I didn't want to touch the walls, but I remembered that if I anchor it just right, I got the piece of board there, which I can't fall over, it won't touch the walls right now. It's not touching the walls at all. So we did dry it in front of you. Use that little tiny dryer over there to dry the screen. Look at that. Boom! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And as you've seen the paint down demonstration, super fast, super quick. No multi-coat crack demonstration. I hate that mess. Pushing paint around the screen just to get it wet. Now, come on now. I've seen from those videos. His science? No. Your science is backwards, man. You got Stone Age science. There is no, yeah, how big this screen is? This is a 235.1 at 104 inches. These things are long. You see the screen I have over here? This screen's 150 inches over here. There is no way in the world I'm pushing paint around on these screens just to get the surface wet. That's a lot of work. Customers want results right from the door. They want to paint it, be done. Dry, be done. And they want outstanding results from the door. They don't want to see demonstrations of screens sitting on the floors in dark environments and cheating on. They don't want that nonsense. They want something that works fast, quick, easy, affordable. That's it. What would you rather have? A piece of furniture that you can snap together just with 2 pieces, or 4,000 pieces in a box and everything written in Japanese? Which one you want? Pretty sure you'd probably like the furniture to snap together. 2 pieces, done. Instead of having 4,000 pieces staring you in the face like, what the freak am I got myself into? And then when you buy a piece of furniture and you shake it, it sounds like you got Lego pieces in the box. You're in for a fun ride. 3 o'clock in the morning, that'll be you sitting there with a bottle of Jack Daniels, sitting there like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Nobody wants to go do a headache and paint the screen. I don't want to do it. There's no way in the world I want to do that. The scale of my screen, this is how big my screen is. This is how big the other screen we're building is going to be. Do you think I want to sit there and push paint around a screen at that surface and that size? Just to get the surface right. Then go through a light roll. Then go through a heavy roll. Then go through a light roll. Then go, no, we're not doing, that's too much work. It's a bigger screen. Then the way you suggest you paint the screen was this way. Yeah. 235.1. You're not painting it this way. I paint my screens around the corners here, here, and here, and I'm done. That's it. I paint all my screens the same way. Or paint them this way. If you were to paint it this way, it'd be a headache. You'd take out your back. You would literally take out your back trying to paint the screen. That's why he removed the video. If you know, he had the handle right in the tip of his hand, and he had to reach over the screen and paint the screen that way. You will mess your back up that way. And if you don't have back problems, well, guess what? You will have them. You keep doing that. It's up and down. That's why they give you the paint roller extension. It's up and down. If you're painting from side to side, like paint you would put on your shoulder, your back, your arms. If you're doing that, you paint the screen this way. That's why I said his science doesn't add up. Oh, we gotta get ultra short was easy. It's easy. It's right on top of the screen. We'll do it anyway. What the freak? Who cares? I mean, whatever. I'm gonna say, oh, how do you know it's ultra short? This ultra short though compatible is for certified reflective surfaces. They have that. Because the reflective surface causes a narrow viewing cone effect. Which means if you turn to a side of some of these screens that have the reflective surface, the film, they can basically go dark around the edges. Green paint shouldn't have that issue, because it's not using enough film. The only problem a screen paint's going to have is the quality level. Whether you can use it in the environment, whether the contrast is going to pull, if the colors are going to wash out, that kind of stuff at the end of the day. But if it doesn't work on a ultra short, that doesn't work on a screen paint, there's something wrong with that paint. Seriously, if you can't get that to run, I can get house paint to run off an ultra short throw. So when people sat there and keep saying that ultra short though compatible, what do you mean ultra short though compatible? It's all ultra short though compatible. Only ones who have that problem are reflective screens have that issue, because they have that whole reflective surface. So, and I've done tutorial videos on that showing multiple certified screens to turn to the side, and now it just go dark. They don't work on certain ultra short though projectors or short though projectors, because I guess for some reason they're plagued by them. But that's where you get something called narrow viewing cone effect. That's why I said some of y'all making screen paints out there and you're speaking in front of YouTube, you literally got to crack some books at the end of the day. You don't know what you're talking about.
Premium ingredients like smooth caramel, crunchy pecans, and creamy milk chocolate.
I've never heard of a screen paint ever not being ultra short though compatible until this guy popped up and says, hey, what's doesn't work on ultra short though? Like, what in the world are you talking about? Where Mickey Mouse playground did you come from? I've never heard of that. And I've been around longer than him. I guess I've been around a lot longer. I would know this. I've been on tons of forum sites. I've never seen that ever happen to a screen paint, ever. Now, testing some of these certified screens, yeah. I put ultra short those and see what happened. They go dark. So I can see why they said no. Can't use them. That's why if somebody's using ultra short demonstrations in their videos and they use one of those screens up there, knowing it says specified, don't use it up there, you're liable for lawsuit. Look how beautiful that's looking. Look at that. It's amazingly cool. No calibration, people. No calibration at all. Remember what someone said, get a little better once we calibrate it. You will never hear that come out of Mr. Bird's mouth. Ever. We don't calibrate over here. Our customers don't calibrate. People do business where they don't calibrate. And again, you can't save people hundreds if you can't save it yourself. If you got to advise me to spend $3,500 for a projector or more, I'm not saving any money. I'm just spending more money. I told the customers with expensive projector, like, what the freak you buy that for? Well, because I needed, because I thought the contrast and the work. You didn't really spend that money. You spent way too much money. How much money you spend for your projector? Like $10, $60, $80, $125? Yeah. When you spend that money? We spend that money when we have gray and white screens. That's when we spend that money. The scenery. Put me to sleep. Let me see. AK Desired Nature AK videos. We get it on this time. It's like a gamble for this one, I swear. AK Desired Nature video demonstrations TV. TV. Guys, up there somewhere. It's AK Paradise. TV up there, sometimes that'll work. AK Desired Nature TV demonstration videos.
Getting that from YouTube.
Man, they really should have changed that name. That name is freaking a headache to pull up. Don't you even think about it. What she was going through in her moment. It's like, no, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to screw. Wait, what were you? Were you that video from there? Nope, not even close. Nope, is you? Nope. Anybody else here? Excuse me, people. Sorry about that. Had a bunch of gumdrops a few minutes ago, so sometimes they make me burp. They make me burp. Okay, let me see what we got going on here. AK Desired Nature AK videos TV demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Like their name is, they gotta change that name. If you put down Desired Nature, it literally brings down nature. If you bring up AK, it brings out the automatic assault rifle. There's just no way to get around this thing. Literally. We gotta play on words here. Desired Nature AK Desired Video Demonstrations TV Demonstrations TV.
Getting that from YouTube.
Found it. I literally had to go through all that. I swear I had to pull Yoda. I had to reverse things. You had to talk backwards to get this thing to pull up. I literally had to reverse it back and forth because she could not understand what I meant. Now, there's probably multiple things that are actually the exact same thing. That's the thing. It's not AI that's not stupid. It's the fact that AI has to figure out exactly what exactly that you want when there's so many things that could be similar to what you want, and she has to pick out which one it is that could be the exact one you want or closer to the one that you want. There you go. So that's where that follows into. Just broke my mind. Just broke my mind. You just broke my mind. You broke my mind. Now the silver technology will come on soon. Then the Apex Gamer. I think it's going to be an amazing beast. The first one was insane. This one is going to be an absolute beastly. If you ain't gaming on this thing at the end of the day, if you ain't gaming on the Apex Gamer, you ain't a gamer at the end of the day. You have disappointed your console system. You have disappointed your PC at the end of the day. You don't have this paint. We're going to have this thing in a booth so customers can come down, sit down, and play their favorite games on a gray screen, white screen, and versus the Apex Gamer. And I guarantee you, they picked the Apex Gamer. We'll show you what they chose. You can push a button and pick out which screen is better. And I guarantee Apex Gamer reigns supreme. That's what I'm going to do for when I do my demonstrations. I'm going to put booths up. Let the people decide. No fakes, no bias, nonsense. Everyday people. Which screen is better? Now, some people do get a little sensitive around this when I say which screen. All of a sudden they feel that someone's talking about them. I'm talking about all gray screens. Because that's what a survey is. Which one do you think is better? Oh, here we go. Contrast shifting capabilities. Fully lit environment. How in the world do you write on a gray screen paint product is not ambient light rejection? And it's supposed to be that dark. And we can do this easily in here. On our technology that can shift the contrast level. Now, again, it doesn't read the Infinity one. It mimics it. If we stuck a black screen next to it, it would basically not be able to compete with it. So with this gunmetal technology we have here, why are the screens that are actually calling themselves black in dark environments? And your screens are clearly gray. And it's so gray that you can't even operate in environments that you're in right now. Oh, taco. That's easy. What else we got? So we got from 300 right now. Look, I'm gonna have fun at the end of the day. I'm not engaging in nonsense in the day. It's a waste of my time. But I'm gonna have fun in my videos, as I always do, as I've always been. I'm gonna enjoy my technology that I've been blessed to have. I find it interesting that people who ran from us, that even if you did come back, you can't do anything. Because you couldn't do anything while you were here. Think about that. If I come to buy your stuff, cancellations left and right. I got $7,000 in my PayPal account right now. I can go buy your stuff right now. But again, we get cancellations. Once I get cancellations on an item, that tells us from the door that it's not going to work. There's no point. And let's point to go down to that road. Anybody gives me a cancellation. There's no point. Because we could back the product up, we could stand behind it. We would have it. Or we did have it at one point. Yeah. Man, I gotta learn to never, ever eat spicy drops and drink anything. Because it throws the taste off completely. Awful. Gee whiz. I thought the drink was bad. Now it's these drops coming in it. Wow. Man. Alright, let me get this partial bit. I'm gonna go back out. Get my boots off because I'm going to jack them up. Alright, get this border out. I got orders on my Facebook account. This one, turn this thing off. Zoom again. Like I said, companies will honor your invoices. Customers, sorry, we can't do invoices by you. We're going to do invoices by company. Technology will probably be out, let me see, 4 days from today. I haven't even put it on the website yet. And I still have to go through the gaming technology. I still have to get ready for that. We got about 3 of those, 3 different screens to develop before that time. And I still got 2 big screens to finish off. So, yeah. On top of that, I gotta go to Vistaprint and I gotta design the labels for the gamer and for the silver. Because they got special labels. We got a kind of a Metallica foil elegant design for the silver, and for the gamers have a hologram label, so I have to go someplace to get those made. And I'm still hunting for yellow containers. You can't find it for some reason. Oh, man. Oh yeah, we got an ad tech to design. We already got an ad tech to do. So a little more than that. I got an ad tech to finish up. Let me put that mount. Come on. Add a couple please. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Make yourself in too much trouble, man. Too much trouble. Too much trouble in the day gets himself into sometimes. Or a nuisance sometimes. I love him, but he can be a nuisance. He really can be. Not doing what you can. Does too much. Way too much. The 1 hour mark. Alright, we're at a 1 hour point. Thank you so much for watching. 4 days from now, we'll have it on the websites. I gotta send these videos over to the customer because he just got his gallon on the floor. We're gonna ship him out right now. I gotta order his container. I need containers and stuff over here. Go pick up packing tape. They got boxes over here for it. We should literally have boxes for this thing. And yeah, we do have for free worldwide shipping. And so for you, this is a customer over in Korea. This is what's going at, and he's not paying a dime for shipping. We don't charge anything for shipping overseas. All right, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. I'm going to get ready to get things situated. What are we doing here? Go. The ocean in AK.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's not it. Where's the ocean AK? Creepy thing there. The ocean in 8K.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Mr. Crocosaurus, what are you doing today? You don't even know. You don't even know. Mr. Crocosaurus. Okay, as I get everything settled in, ready to go right back out in a few minutes. It is colder and a monkey jumper out there. Excuse me. Sorry about the burping, people. Now we'll do an ultra short though demonstration when I get back. Of course, you don't need to because the stuff is already tested, but hey, why not? You know what I mean? Got any questions about the product? We have 800 number you can reach us by, and also too, you can reach us by email. I'm gonna be popping over Facebook. I gotta paint another surface up, probably that surface over there with all that paint all over it. That'd be kind of cool to do. No priming involved. Just paint over that surface we just used for painting our PCs with. Turn that into a projection screen. Hot, lickety spit. Boom, done. We're gonna do over there for them to set up to show them. So that surface right here, that surface, we're going to turn that into a high performance projection screen without even priming it. Just going to go over it to be done. Treat like the Autobots. Autobots and robots. The real thing about our technology, you know, priming and all that stuff. You're working with a thin paint. You got to prime. You literally got to prime. Any imperfections, it's going to come right through your screen. That's why people spray those things on. They never roll them on. Streak. All kinds of issues that pop up on them. Ain't that right, Tucker? Gotta know what you're talking about. Now, if you're talking about this science at the end of the day, I got a science problem for you. What the freak is range gain? Can you please tell me this? See, I haven't got that answer back. That's why he's not on. And I ask some questions. What is it? Oh, shoot, look at that whale shark. Yeah, man, that thing is huge. We get swallowed by those things all the time. I couldn't be kayaking. Yeah, 1 minute there, next minute be swallowed up. Right, we got a glue gun. 3. How this one works out. This is better than the other one we got. Ooh, we got fishies. Lionfish. Beautiful fish. Sweet. Touch one of them. Stingray jellyfish. That's beautiful. I think they got the Leviathan fish on here. Man, this is a cheap freaking. Oh, this thing works. It feels cheap. Oh, jellyfish. Having a lightning storm inside of itself. Another beautiful fish that was jacked you up in the ocean. A pew pew, a pew 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 pew. I know you should have looking at me with a heat gun. Pew 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 pew. The pew 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 pew. And that stuff is good. What's that fish called? Mess around and find out. That's what that fish is called. Mess around and find out. What is this to? Mess around and find out fish. There's plenty of mess around and find out fish in the ocean. Some you find, some that find you. I swear, I was a marine biologist, and I was teaching people about the ocean. Like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of mess around and find out fish in there. Some will find you, and you'll find them. But still, all in all, you will mess around and you'll find out. Well, how'd you lose your arm, Mr. Bird? I bumped into a mess around and find out fish. Alright, the new lock containers we have, the vapor locks are going to be black. The black containers are going to be black now. I'm going to change them over to black. And we're going to have to get you a little key with it and open them up. They are quite interesting to get into the art. But better than lock safe and spill out all over into, you know, every place else. You know, you lose your product. We're going to replace it either way. It spills out. But that's why we put the vapor lock containers, because it does cut down some nonsense. I mean, I've had some people spill out some of the paint and claim that it spilled out. And, yeah. We ain't got no problem with replacing it. That's not a problem. Just try not to rip us off, you know what I mean? But that's why we had to put those containers in. So, you have people saying, yeah, the containers are a bit of a nightmare to get into, but hey, guess what? It's better than that than just basically have to send out a product all over again because somebody failed to get over. I can tell when the paint spilled. We can tell from it. That's why we actually send pictures back. So some people try to trick us and they get caught, and other people don't. But keep in mind, at the end of the day, all our technology comes from God. So you steal from me, you steal from Him too. There you go. Some people say, I don't care, I'll steal from... Yeah, you'll say that, and then the time will come up when you need God, or, you know, God forbid something pops up that you don't want it to pop up. Human body is an interesting place, man, I tell you. You know, the entire time, you can be sitting there fine as can be, and the next you know, boom, you end up with something that fast that you can't explain exactly where it came from. Trust me, I know, I've been down that road before. I had all kinds of stuff pop up out of nowhere. Like, where the freak did this come from? But I don't even smoke. Yeah, and that's when you need God. That's when you got to come to Him and pray to Him. How you gonna pray to Him if you weren't obeying Him? We obey our Lord and Savior at the end of the day. See what we're blessed to have? That technology is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I just pointed to the can on the floor. I said the paint we're gonna put down is absolutely gorgeous. Did you see us use any expensive projectors in the environment? As the machines calibrated, we could do this in a fully lit environment. We started off. We're doing half partial now. It's a beautiful screen paint. Those you watch me paint it in. Did I struggle with it? Did I push paint around the screen just to get it wet? Some dumb nonsense. You watch me when I pour it out. No dinner size, no lines. Put it anywhere you want. Roll it and be done with it. Did I use expensive rollers? No. So, there you go. This is our blessing my Lord has given to us. And as you can see, the people who joined together to try to take it from me, that's Satan right there. That's Satan upset, angry, and bitter because he's unhappy because number one, Lord saved me out of a bad situation and brought me to his world where I need to be at, not in that world. So the devil don't like that he lost his grounds on me. And then the Lord turns around and blesses me. He hates that so much. So that's what you saw when those individuals were attacking me. Spiritual wise, you saw the devil working through them, attacking me, trying to tear me down and destroy me. And look what happened in the end. Look at our blessing. Look how amazing it looks at the end of the day. And we still have many, many blessings to come to show you at the end of the day on how our Lord blesses our hands and how He takes care of us and watches over us. And that the devil can get 40 people against you, he can get an entire army. Every single one of them will fail. You gotta look at the spiritual side of it all. Hey, Taco, you want a projection screen? She's sitting over here against the bag. Oh, new resting place. Where's a new resting place? Weird. Look at that upside down furry pretty. He loves his little, I don't know what it is. That's the first carrier. That's the comfort that came with his carrier. The first one he got, he likes that little comfort. I wish I could find out exactly make a bigger one for him. Oh. picture. It's okay. Imagine if we did live on the ocean. You could lay on your bed and look up and just see all these fish all around you. That would be amazing. Look at a shark's move. I love how sharks swim. Shark be like, my name is Bruce. Walk, 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 walk. With the blues popping? Oh my goodness. And mind you, $10 projector. $10 projector. This is the colors we can achieve off our technology. It means you don't have to spend any money on high power projectors. That's what I love when I bring people in here and they see the technology for the first time, they're open minded about it, and they realize that they don't have to spend that kind of money. Basic 720p projector. That's it. Lights on, screens look amazing. Partial light, they look incredible. Lights out, another world. That's why when I sit there and say God's blessing, we see people get angry and leave the room. Because we know who you are. We know what you are. We know why you come into the room. The devil tells you to come into the room. The devil says, go in the room, see what he's doing right now. Let's go see what he's up to. That's the devil talking to you. And that's you listening. When you come in here and you see how beautiful that screen looks, part of you admits it's an amazing looking screen. But the devil's in your head telling you, oh man, I can't take this out. I gotta go, and you get mad and you leave. Because that's the devil can't stay in here at all, period. Especially when he's around a Christian, can't be around here. You gotta leave. The Lord is just looking at him and laughing. You're in the Bible, it says evil gnashes his teeth and the Lord laughs. The Lord laughs at evil. Isn't the Lord laughing? That must be interesting. I would love to see that. Evil gnashes his teeth and the Lord laughs. You got no power over me. I'm God. That's what the Lord probably says. As evil gets mad, the Lord just laughs at evil. What can you do to me? I'm God. Tell Satan go on about your business. Satan has to go about his business. God is king over all. We'll be on site. We gotta bring this on site. The screen is gorgeous. I think I'm gonna put it to a piece of plexiglass. That's what I'm gonna do. I get that all the time with customers that contact me. What about plexiglass? You just put on plexiglass, yeah. Then you can roll over plexiglass with it. Man, this thing is really, really beautiful. I'll be staring at this all day. I'm dead going to some pizza games also. Now the black technology produces a higher contrast level. Yeah, very high white levels. If it did, the black paint would pretty much be the dominated. But the gunmetal basically produces a fair, which means basically produces a contrast shifting technology which picks up a nice contrast level and has ambient light rejection technology you saw in the demonstration, but the white levels will be a tad higher because the screen is not 100% black. So some people that prefer a more higher white level and then like a more of a fair contrast, they go near gunmetals. But at least at the end of the day, you're not spending thousands of dollars on them. And I gotta find tape because I need something to actually put that on the surface again. Where in the world is my stuff? Where in the world is Carbon San Diego? Oh, this is like this show so much. So I'm happy at the end of the day. We're blessed. There we go. Thank victory on us. That is a $7,000 projection screen by Daylight. I told you we can mimic screens. We have that ability. So a $7,000 screen, I can literally mimic their technology down to a T in screen paint. Which, you know, we get that argument all the time. No such thing as a screen paint can do the same thing. Oh, yes, it is. We can do it. Did it with Black Diamond. Literally. That's why they contacted us. Oh shit, they're watching us for a while. I'm pretty sure they were watching us for a while. I tried, oh shit, this guy's getting really close to this contact already. That's right, they contacted me. But I didn't believe they were diamond. I didn't believe it at all. Why would Diamond contact me? A big company like that, why would he be interested in me at the end of the day? And it was them. You know, I didn't believe him at first. I hung the phone up on him. Lie or not. I thought it was my buddy playing a joke on me because he's the one that got me the sample sheet. Guy called me back and says, I don't know who your buddy is at the end of the day, but I'm who I am at the end of the day. I said, oh, if you are, do me a favor, send me an email with your watermark on it. And sure enough, when I got up, I went to check my email, it was them. And the watermark was there. And I contacted them back, and that's when I started having a conversation with Screen Innovation. You know, you don't believe me? Well, we got documents. We show you email, conversation, the whole 9 yards, everything. And that's when I figured out that companies do watch you. I didn't think they would be paying attention to me. Why should you pay attention to me? I'm a little guy at the end of the day. I'm nobody special. I ain't nobody special. Why are they watching me? But they were. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah. So that's a $7,000 gunmetal screen. Daylights, parallax, pure, 0.8 versus our technology. So we have $7,000. This is gunmetal, not black versus black. Gunmetal versus gunmetal. A black screen can overpower gunmetal easily because we pull the Infinity 1. That technology doesn't read an Infinity 1, neither does the other one. I haven't got the lights on yet. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can we make a better gunmetal than a certified screen? Yeah, we can. We've done it. We've done it multiple times. Phantoms have gunmetal technology. 38s have gunmetal. 39s have gunmetal. Even the 8 has a gunmetal version of itself. Let's try some lights on since these screens are designed to absorb light, right? Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
this in there? So, technology we have here, basically, pulls a better shade of gray than a $7,000 projection screen. Which, mind you, that is the strong points of that technology. The ability to be able to read heavier contrast levels. That's why people spend the money for that technology. Dark Star 9, Diamond, all that, because of the darker contrast. When you have a screen that can read a more superior contrast level, as you can see the different shades in it, that screen's much darker than the other one. The gunmetal technology can't go any darker, and the reason why is because of fear of the white level scaling. But our technology can generate extremely high white levels because we have something called a heightener, which means we can make a gunmetal extremely dark, giving it the advantage point over any gunmetal screen, but also too giving it the ability to heighten its white levels to be to overpower a screen, just like black technology does. So for the black technology, it reads Infinity 1, and no gunmetal can come near it. Isn't that interesting? So when I go on the forum site today, this is why the guy dropped the money for this gallon, because he knows what we do. This is his product going over to Korea right now. It's his product. We painted it up on the screen. The dumb. This would be a bad trimmer right now. So now he has a technology that's going to him that literally can outperform a gunmetal, because gunmetals can't go too dark. The reason why, white level issues. Our technology can go super dark on a gunmetal, because we have heightener technology that allows black screens to be white levels we think we can do to our gunmetal screen. We can make the levels read even higher. $7,000 screen at 120 inches, and with 32 ounces of our technology, we'll paint a 150-inch screen at $327. Which one is more to you? $7,000, $327. That's why he bought the gallon. We watched and he researched their company. We saw the technology that we were testing gunmetal screens against high certified screens. We knew what we were capable of doing. That's why he put the money on the product before it even hit his shopping cart. Was he wrong? No, he wasn't. The entire time we're doing this demonstration, I was going to stick it up there. We do it for all screens. First beginning, right out of the bat, right against certified. Yep. Alright, people. Hope you enjoyed the new technology, the new gunmetal. We call the FLE Superior. Is it gunmetal and Superior CINEMAX? I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. Will be available in probably roughly 4 days at $327 for 32 ounces. We'll do an ultra short demonstration on today too also, but I got to get back to these containers. I literally got to find a yellow or orange. Orange would work. Orange would definitely work. Orange. Should be fine an orange container over yellow container. My brain's stuck on that, and now I'm trying to figure out how to get these containers for the gamer paint before we get this stuff ready to go, because this stuff is going to be ready to go in a couple of days. We're going to have a gamer paint in front of us. So I got enough time to advertise and show this thing off. This thing gets coated over the gamer paint, which becomes the final form. So, yeah, I got to get the containers, get all that done. So 4 days from now, this will be available, and yeah, we'll go from there. And free worldwide shipping and all that good stuff. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Of course, of always, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. If it weren't for Him, this wouldn't even exist. Gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless.